request Dr. Indi Shahani to come and say a few words.
A very good evening, Honorable Consul General, the President of Children's Hope, Poonam, all the distinguished guests present here. Thank you very much for making it such a warm evening in New York for us. I'm going to really start my evening with a story. Place, the United States of America. Occasion, the 11th Info Poverty World Conference, held at the 11th Info Poverty World Conference at United Nations. The difference, a jeans-clad Chavi Rajawat was introduced by the chairperson at the United Nations as the head sarpanch of a village in India. The reaction, complete disbelief among the ministers, among the ambassadors, and among all the audience that was present there at the United Nations, the diverse nations that were present there. The result, this young, brave girl from India is the youngest sarpanch, or the youngest head, and India's only MBA foreign graduate to head a village in backward Rajasthan called Soda village, which is just 60 kilometers from Jaipur. And what is she doing? She's bringing water, electricity, toilets, schools, and jobs, and is changing the face of a growing, dynamic rural India. Young Chavi Rajawat. My second story, place, Leopold Cafe in Mumbai, time 9 p.m. Date 26/11. Incident, a sudden terrorist attack. The difference, first ambulance to arrive within minutes is 1298, an ambulance company run by young Shweta Mangal, who's nothing more than 30 years of age. Within minutes, there were 7 ambulances at the Chhatrapati Shivaji station, and everywhere where no other ambulances had reached, 1298 reached. The project, a young girl, Shweta Mangal, foreign educated at LSC. The result, today, from the 2 ambulances that she ran, and how did she get into the ambulances? These were foreign, educated, young people who had come back to India and were in the best jobs, one with McKinsey, one with GE, and one with Tata AIG. One night, one of their parents had a problem. They didn't know where to call an ambulance from. And they put down their jobs and decided to set up India's first social entrepreneurship ambulance project called 1298. Started with just 2 ambulances. When I became the sheriff, they run my 1298 domestic helpline. They just started with 2 ambulances. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this young Shweta Mangal has 500 ambulances in 3 states of India. 1298. Call an ambulance to go to a private hospital and you pay for it. Call an ambulance to go to a public or a government hospital and you do not pay for it. You pay what you can. Cross-subsidy model, the rich subsidize the poor. What an idea. But it needed a young Shweta Mangal to do it. A third story. Place, streets of Mumbai. Time, all through the day. A band of orange-clad courier boys delivering packages. courier packages. The difference? Who are these young, energetic, orange-clad young courier boys? They are deaf. They are the hearing impaired. Young Dhruv Lakra sets up the first social entrepreneurship courier company in India, which employs only the deaf. The first of its kind anywhere in the world, and all, he has 30 young courier boys who are running around the streets of Mumbai, because what did he want to do? He wanted to enrich the lives of those who would not have been able to live the life. When you meet him, he tells you, but the deaf should not only be making candles, they deserve a better lifestyle. He's Oxford graduate, and he's back in India and making the difference. As we look back and listen to what our Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, had to say on the Independence Day speech, the year 2000. And I quote, the Prime Minister says, "Let us together resolve to make this decade," he said that in 2000, "let us resolve together to make this decade of development. To realize this goal, we have decided to achieve the target of doubling India's per capita income in the next 10 years. And the most valuable investment we can make in India's future is to ensure that every child gets education." A vision laid by our great Prime Minister in 2000. Fast forward to 2010, and look what happens. India's GDP, as you are all aware, is growing at the rate of 8 to 9%, and on 2 occasions has reached 10%. India was to double its per capita income in 2010, but all of you Indians present here will be very proud to know that with that great GDP growth rate, India's per capita income doubled in 2007 itself. President Obama came to India, and when he arrived in India, he was there for 3 days, the longest visit. There was a lot of excitement in India. And the day he was taking a flight to go to India, Thomas Friedman, I'm sure all of you are reading Thomas Friedman in your New York Times. Thomas Friedman, the man who wrote "The World is Flat" because of the fall of the windows and the rise of the fall of the wall and the rise of the windows. Thomas Friedman was a man who completely criticized globalization till he visited Bangalore and saw the young techies and the energy in India. And unlike Walt Disney, who said, "Honey, I shrunk the kids," Thomas Friedman came back and told his wife, "Honey, the world is flat." And that's what it is. So, Thomas Friedman writes headlines in the New York Times on the day that President Obama is about to take the flight to India. And he says, "Mr. President, it's morning in India." And he said, "When the President of America speaks, you and I listen. But when the Prime Minister of India speaks, the whole world listens, because it is morning in India."
Really amazing to hear all these wonderful things about India and what India is doing. It's beautiful.
Indu, you're always amazing. And I do second Mr. Kaushik's suggestion. I think it would be wonderful for the 220 million youth of India to interact with you and be inspired by you. So on to bigger things too. Just like Indu Shahani and Council General, Children's Hope also believes that education is the stepping stone to progress for an individual, for his or her family, for the community, for the country, and the world at large. So with all your support, the members, most of the people in this room are supporters and friends of Children's Hope. So with your donations, we hope we will nurture some more Dhruvs, more Shweta Mangals, and more Jyotirs. Thank you all.
Thank you, Indu Shahani, for your stimulating and energizing presentation. It is Morning in India. It was truly mesmerizing. Thank you all for coming.
Well, I'm delighted to host this evening with Children's Hope India, and in honor of Dr. Indu Shahani, the distinguished Sheriff of Mumbai and the principal of the HR College of Commerce in Mumbai. The subject which he had spoken about today was It's Morning in India. And it's really very, very important that India is now the premier country to watch out for in all areas, whether it's the economy, whether it's education, healthcare. India is really rising up in a big way. It is Morning in India. And I think that's what the keynote of her address was. And I'm happy that there was such a large turnout, not only from the Indian American community, but also from the wider American society.
Live, pray,